We all live
Real.
from one in the Pigskin.
The Pigskin. Nobody's gotten back to us with a theme song or a logo. That's okay. We didn't expect that after the first show. We expected to actually be on ESPN by this point in time, but you know.
We're supposed to be famous by now.
Yeah, whatever. Here it's a slow process. We're in Nick's house this time.
The beautiful basement.
Nick, since it is your home, your domicile, what would you like to talk about?
Let's talk about George Kittle's contract and how he thinks he should receive receiver money.
Okay.
In his stats, in 2017, he had a total of 63 targets, 43 receptions, and 515 yards, 2 TDs. And in 2018, 16 games, 136 targets, 88 catches,
Ooh!
1,377 yards, 5 TDs, 1 rush. In 2019, 14 games, 107 targets, 85 receptions, 1,053 yards, 15 TDs.
Pay the man.
5 TDs.
Pay the man.
5 rushes.
Pay the man. Pay him.
No.
Pay him.
No.
Why don't you want to pay him? Those are exceptional numbers. Those are wide receiver numbers.
No.
That's Mohamed Sanu type numbers.
No.
What do you mean no? Yes, it is.
Gronk has better numbers. Travis Kelce, Zach Ertz has better numbers.
Gronk doesn't want anything but to share a bed with Brady.
Gronk needs.
Couple bunk beds. Brady sleeping on top.
Gronk.
So Gronk can stare at his back all night long.
Gronk needs top bunk. Gronk is afraid of heat.
Yeah. I just want someone to talk to for the big game. No, but Gronk was a better player. He was a better player. He was exceptional.
Well, Gronk's stats say that in his 2011 season, he had 124 targets, 90 receptions, 1,327 yards, 17 TDs, and 1 rushing TD.
And 2 STDs.
Also, yeah, he went to Miami and got a couple of them.
So what is your reasoning for not paying this man his money that he earned?
He needs another prove it year or two.
Okay. Actually, I could buy that. I think Kelce needs to get paid, and then...
It says right here on the computer, it says Kelce has 4 1,000-yard seasons, and he has, where is it? He has a 10 TD year and an 8 and 2 5s, 3 5s. So I think he needs to have a couple more 1,000-yard seasons to get paid as a receiver.
Wow. You're asking a lot of this man. I would say just a couple, and we're good. So I think he should get paid, because what you're overlooking is that he's the new Gronk. He's the new Gronk.
No, Gronk. Okay, Kittle needs to have like 17 TDs, like I just said.
All right, I'm messing with you. Yes, we understand. Kelce gets paid first, then maybe Kittle. All right.
Get out of here.
What's next?
You're up.
You want me to go next?
Yeah,
Or
you
do it
go.
like that?
Yeah, we switch off.
So, the NBA is looking to resume their season with 22 teams
That's right.
and 8 games. The 8 games is basically a seeding mechanism. When Adam Silver was asked, why 22 teams? Why 8 games? His response was, and I quote, because that's what Satan wanted of me. And so, the teams that are going to be included in this are the Bucks, Raptors, Celtics, Heat, Pacers, 76ers, Nets, Magic, Wizards from the East. So 9 teams. And then from the West, we got the LA LeBrons, the LA Clippers, Nuggets, Jazz, Thunder, Rockets, Mavericks, Grizzlies, Blazers, Pelicans, Kings, Spurs, and Suns. All but 2 teams from the West. I think that's kind of ridiculous. Now, here's the thing. If the 9th seed is within 4 games of the 8th seed, the 9th seed and the 8th seed have a playoff, and then the 9th seed has to beat the 8th seed twice to actually get into the playoffs. Now, I want to ask you, Nick, what do you think of this new format? What is this all about? And even though we know Adam Silver is not a ginger, how come he doesn't have a soul?
Well, you know my take. I told you this a couple weeks ago. I think all teams should have played. I think they should have went 16-team playoff to see how it was, and then just so because they're talking about it, they're seeing how 16 teams can go, but I think this is a good idea, but I still would like to see 16 teams.
I just think it's just so overwhelmingly skewed towards the West. You got all but 2 teams from the West getting in, and then those 2 teams, if it's a 9th seed that has to play an 8th seed, they gotta win twice. They gotta win 2 times out. Now, you may like Adam Silver, and he's a very progressive guy,
Right.
and he reminds me of Slugworth from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, but I'm sorry, he needs to come up with a better system than what he got.
I agree. I'm looking at the standings right now, and what did you say? 13 teams.
Yeah, 13 out of the 15. It was Minnesota. I was right. Minnesota got left out.
Yeah, Minnesota.
Just 2 out of the 15 teams from the West are not going to make this 22-team playoff.
Spurs barely scratched the surface, and the Kings got it, man. Rep the Kings because they're in the struggle. And you say 9?
Yeah, 9. Just the Wizards.
Wizards.
That's what the cutoff is.
Poor Hornets.
I know. I feel so bad for the Hornets.
But, man.
Because the Hornets could technically make it in this new theory. Whatever.
So that's what I think. 16 teams. That's what I'm going for.
16 teams?
16 teams from
I like it.
But yes.
All right. That's it. Adam Silver, I think you're not the brightest guy, but I'm not going to throw this Nick's house for a second.
Okay, let's talk.
Your turn.
Let's talk about the sweet old Cowboys and Dak Prescott's contract. It's kind of like Dak. It's like how he put $100 million in towards police training, but it's like once he did that, he goes, "Give me 36 million or 37," and he just goes, "Give me more." So I think if he wants to win so bad, just take 30 million, get him 20. It's gonna take 27. I don't care. But Cowboys, since I have all this logistics right here, they haven't made it to the Super Bowl, if my mom's watching upstairs, since 1995.
Oof. Ouch.
Conference championship. Wait, that's division. 1995.
Mm-hmm.
And they haven't made a playoff appearance since 2018. And yes.
Rough time.
So he's trying to pull a Kittle. So I don't like Kittles and Prescott's. I don't like those type of chips.
You know what though? I hope the Cowboys are for real because I'd like to see the Cowboys in the Super Bowl. I'd like to see anybody that isn't Brady in the Super Bowl because I don't want to see Brady kissing any old guys who are the owners of their team. I totally lose my buzz when he kissed Robert Kraft.
I don't like fat coaches, so.
Oh.
So,
wow, they're eating good. Sorry, I eat good?
No,
that's all that means nowadays.
They're probably cursed already. So why bring over a former...
Why is that? Cholesterol has something to do with being cursed?
So
Mike Holmgren was a good coach.
So why bring over a former Packers coach to be a Cowboys coach? He'd probably bring, we're all Cowboys gear, then stick underwear
I'm leaving.
So
He's talking about Mike McCarthy.
So stick Packers underwear and goes, "Okay, guys."
Wow.
He's the one that says that wasn't a catch from Dez Bryant. So cursed.
I didn't even know that. That's getting deep. They offered Dak $31 million though, and I think he should have took that. I think that's what he's worth. That is the franchise tag. I'm sorry. They offered him $33 million, 3 more than I think he's worth. I think he's around 30.
I'm gonna look up Dak. What is Dak actually?
But it doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is that Brady's not in the Super Bowl. That way he doesn't kiss Robert Kraft, because the only people that should be kissing on any team that should be supported is San Francisco and Philadelphia. City of brotherly love, right? Only makes sense.
Wentz is injury prone anyway. We'll get to him when he comes out and actually says something. Anyway.
And they have Andy Dalton, which, if you look at his...
He's a ginger.
He really doesn't have a... I'm sorry. That's not right. I think he does. He seems like a really good guy.
He's a ginger.
He is.
But Dak Prescott's numbers are not bad, actually, looking him up. He is actually a pretty good quarterback. He's in his mid-60s, except for 1 year. And, he doesn't throw less than 15 interceptions, so...
It's fine.
So...
Dak is averaging 3,900 yards, 24 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. Dalton is averaging 22 touchdowns, 13 interceptions, and 3,500 yards. That's on average. They can win with that type of guy, especially with that line that the Cowboys have.
I agree.
So I think it's a little nearsighted to say we need to pay Dak Prescott
They can win
all
with-
this money because he obviously has CTE if he thinks he's going to get that type of money when they have somebody that's just as good that they got for what, $3 million? Nothing.
Yeah.
They got nothing for Andy
They could win
Dalton.
with Joe Flacco
They could have went with Joe Flacco.
or Trevor Siemian,
Yeah.
Tommy Armstrong, Tanner Lee.
All right, that's just way too much. Who's up?
Joe-
You on this?
Joe Gans.
All right. I'm up next, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
In these times, unemployment is hard for everyone. Let's check in with Devontae Freeman, shall we?
That's right.
So Freeman was offered $3 million from the Seattle Seahawks, which he turned down, which I don't blame him. That's what he was getting from the Atlanta Falcons, so he wants more money.
Yes.
There are 3 teams that are showing interest. The Bucks, which have a cap space around $5 million, the Jets, the Eagles, and Walmart. Now, the Bucks have the least amount of money to give, but the most need. The Jets and the Eagles both have around $25 million. And Walmart is offering $11 per hour plus employee benefits.
Plus, not the brightest owner in the world.
So, Nick, my question to you is, what is he worth, and where should he go?
He should go to the Bucks if he wants a ring. And since, I think I remember this right, 6.5 salary, Bucks should offer him 5 for like 1 year plus another option if he wants to come back.
And then free up some cap space?
Yes. Maybe get rid of some backs. Gronk like.
Gronk,
Gronk hug you.
Yeah. Gronk's so good, we're good guys now.
Gronk bunk with Freeman now.
Patriots, the Pirates, they both begin with a letter P.
Why are we Patriots?
I agree. I think the glaring hole in the Bucks offense is the run game. Now, they may be fine with Ronald Jones, but I don't see it. You gave the guy, what, this is his 3rd year? I don't see it. That's it.
They got like 7 backs on that team, I believe.
Yeah, they got way too many.
And like, cut some of those, cut the slice. Cut the slice. So, free up, use Ronald Jones, Devontae Freeman. Use those guys.
Yes. I think he should sign, but he's not going to sign for $3 million, so it's going to have to be a better offer than that because that's what he was getting from his old team that he just left.
I said 5.
The end. That's it.
I said 5.
So we agree there too. Jeez, I just want to argue with you. I don't get. This is not good that we're agreeing so much.
So
Hate it. All right, let's go.
let's go on to the more important topic
And we're just going to share this one.
in other Husker news. As always, it's Husker news and Husker Nation. It's not news as it's always ongoing news.
It's a way of life.
As
It's a way of life.
JD Spielman has already left the team and transferred, as it's no shock to the system here.
Yeah.
So
New news, JD Spielman, who hasn't been with the team since March.
So, oops. That's 5 papers. So he left, and so I did some research on all the coaches that we've had, and it's pretty shocking. Bo had awesome recruiting classes, had around 4, 9, 5. He had a Big Ten rank of 2 at one point. And he had a total of 38 4-stars in his whole career at Nebraska. And then 110 3-stars. So, and then Riley, and then had 4, 5, 5 Big Ten rank. Bo and
4 top 5, and he takes his team out for ice cream and pizza. That's the coach I want.
and then also Bo and Riley averaged about 4.5 Big Ten ranks. But Frost just goes 4, 4, 4, and then he goes, okay, let's build the culture up, which is right. But 14 scholarships players left in 2019. I think 18 left in 2018 when Frost was hired. So I think, I don't know what their problem is, but I'm man, something's got to give, don't you think?
Yes, I mean Nebraska doesn't carry that type of weight where you can just say Scott Frost and people want to come. That's ridiculous. This guy's been in the NFL. If you want to go there, he will get you into the NFL. To even try turn your nose up at the prospect of Nebraska just seems very, very nearsighted.
I mean,
we're not there yet.
We're not.
And we do suck. I understand that.
Be patient.
I wouldn't even say be patient because we're losing guys that are not even like third string or second string. We're losing people that are actually good players like Maurice Washington, Cameron Jones, Noah Vedral.
He wasn't a starter.
Who?
Cameron Jones.
But he's a 4-star defensive back.
Okay.
He was recruited by Baylor and Ole Miss.
Stars don't matter. Stars do matter. Okay, but you gotta develop him into a starter. You can't just come and go, you know what, I'm a starter.
And now J.D. Spillman.
We're
losing starters. This guy's a senior. He's not gonna go somewhere else and start right away. He's got to clear all these waivers. How many days, Nick?
In 80 days.
80 days. 80 days. That was just a mistake. He's gonna have to go to a lower Division II school and actually prove himself and ball out for him to make any type of noise.
His dad would draft him.
Oh, that's true.
His dad would draft him in the NFL, and
that's a good joke.
And
now
then
that was
Kirk Cousins and Adam Thielen would just go, hey, let's beat up, buddies. Let's just go. Dalvin Cook go, your daddy's son, so let's torture you.
Oh man, Treadwell 2.0.
So that's the end of
that was good. That was a good joke. I loved it.
But I don't know.
Fantastic.
I don't know though.
What do you don't know?
I don't know. He could get drafted by someone else.
Or not. His dad is definitely going to draft him. Absolutely.
You know what? We don't speak politics, but you know he's not a racist. His dad.
You don't know that.
He has like a bunch of. I'm done. I'm done.
All right. That concludes our show. I thank you for joining us later, watching later. Whatever you do, get involved with the show. We want to hear from you. Create our logo, create our theme song. Just if you want to be on the show, come talk with us. Come sit right here, right in between us.
Yeah, we'll hug you like
either of our laps. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll hug you like
We'll hug like Wonk.
Oh, Tom Brady.
Till next time. Hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you like hearing a little bit about sports. I know that we're kind of missing out right now.
Golf next week. I'll talk about it.
I don't know anything about golf, so it's going to be fun for me.
Yeah.
All right.
Peace.
Till next week.